Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. These days, we are moving towards advanced materials, quantum materials, hybrid materials, and we call many of them functional materials, smart materials. All these advanced topics going towards spintronics and other directions. We really have to take care of basics also when we are going to teach or understand ourselves. So today I wanted to introduce you to books which I found interesting. Someone recommended me for teaching in my course, and I think definitely I found them covering basics really well. The books are not so recent published, so the one I first would like to introduce is Neuham. The version I have is published in 2005 from Oxford Press. And if we look here, the book title cover looks like this. I have actually the hard copy, but you will not be able to read it. So that's why I'm showing you from the Google Books. Book is covers about anisotropy, symmetry, and structure. So we are looking here materials from these three aspects. And it covers if we look to the content, it covers from symmetry and tensors, tensor transformations, physical properties, its role, and pyroelectricity, dielectrics, piezoelectrics, which actually comes into functional systems or smart materials. If you follow some advanced material courses, you will see that they are still quite attractive for community to be used for new generation devices. And ferroic materials, resistivity. This book is quite nice. It covers some details really well, but the main topic which this book tells you, that it tells you how physical properties depends on direction, and indeed it covered this question quite well. How are these properties described mathematically, and what do the geometric representation look like? This is what I want to mention here, that it's very nice book, but it describes most of things in mathematical way. If you want to get along tensors, or you can get along tensors, it is a beautiful book. But if you do not want to see or read things too much in a mathematical way, especially sometimes it becomes little hard for students who are coming from chemistry background, then I think this book is still a good book, but I would recommend a separate book with this one. And the second book which I'm going to introduce you is Vadhavan. And for Vadhavan, it's quite nice book. I have Kindle version of this one. I really like this one. So here things are still described in a mathematical way, but not too much. He mostly described in words how things really mean. It covers ferroic materials like ferromagnets, ferroelectrics, and multiferroics, ferroelastic materials. And it tells you about phase transitions, Landau theory of phase transition. I really enjoyed this book. This book is, how would I say, it's very precisely written. So if you want to go into too much detail, then you may need to consider some other books. But for this book, it is literally he know where to hit. So he has shown things in a very precise way, what is important, what you need to take from a certain topic. It's literally written there. So I think I overall really enjoyed this book. It is a very precise book, so I can recommend it. If we look to the content briefly, the content is covers about critical phenomena, ferroelectrics, symmetry, and tensors are also covered here, but not as detailed as Neuham. But yes, it's covered, and you can really learn very quickly from this concept which are described here: phase transitions, lattice dynamics, and some other topics are also very well done. Domain walls, if we consider here, so I would say that it does cover ferromagnets, domain walls, but it's if you really want to go into details of domain walls, how domain wall move, and what type of energies you need to consider, I think this book is not for that purpose. It's for ferroic materials from a different perspective. But if you really want to go into magnets, you need to consider more standard books for magnetic materials, which we can look in some other video. But with this, I would like to thank you all. I think these two books covers beautifully concepts and basics which is needed for learning new evolving advanced materials. Thank you very much. Have a good day.